Thousands of years ago, a city with many temples dedicated to deities was submerged underwater, and the bells on its submerged temples still ring. Maybe they are swayed by the tide of the sea, or maybe they are touched by the fish that come and go. Whatever the case, the bells are still ringing, and their sweet music reaches the coast. I wanted to listen to her too, so I went looking for that shore. After a few years, I finally found it, but all I could hear was the loud murmur of the sea. The sound of the waves crashing on the rocks echoed over and over again in that desolate place, but it was not music or temple bells. I kept listening, but I heard nothing but the sound of the surf. Still, I waited. In fact, I had forgotten the way back, and it seemed to me that this unknown deserted shore was meant to witness the end of my life. And the thought of the bell ringing gradually dissolved, and I settled on that shore. And then one night I suddenly heard the bells of the underwater temples ringing, and their sweet sound began to fill my life with joy. As I listened to the music, I awoke from sleep, and since then, I have never been able to sleep again. Now someone inside me is awake all the time. Sleep is gone forever, and my life is filled with light. Because where there is no sleep, there is no darkness, and I am happy. I am the very embodiment of happiness. For how can there be sorrow where the music of God's temple is heard? Would you like to go to the other side? Do you want to hear the bells of the underwater temples ringing? Then go there. Go inside yourself. Your heart is the sea, and in its depths stands a city with underwater temples. But only those who always remain calm and vigilant can hear their music. It cannot be heard where thoughts and desires argue loudly. Even the desire to hear this bell ringing will be a hindrance here.